Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my technique for the perfect poached egg. I've had quite a few requests for this, so I thought it's about time, and also I want to share with you what I do. I have poached eggs almost every morning for breakfast, and I make the most simple sweet chili sauce to go with them, and it is superb. So keep watching for the recipe.
Was missing in this puzzle I used to call my life. Oh no, didn't even care enough to be dismissive.
Just get some water on for our eggs. Need quite a lot of water. It's better to use, maybe have it to about 3 to 4 inch depth of water, because if you don't use enough water, you'll get, your egg will have more of a fried egg shape. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever, but if you want a perfect poached egg, that sort of spherical round egg, this is what you need. So I just want my water to come to boil over a high temperature, and then once it does begin to boil, I want to turn it down as low as possible before I put the egg in. I don't want maybe a bubble or two at the very bottom, but no bubbles throughout. I want the water still, otherwise it'll break up the eggs. So now onto the eggs themselves. So these are just large eggs. If your eggs aren't the freshest, and by that I mean you may have had them in 3-4 days, a week, whatever it may be, I have a technique for you, because it's when eggs are slightly older, some of the white goes sort of watery, and this is what gives you that fluffy, wispy part when you poach an egg and can really put people off. So I have a technique to do that. I'll show you both, and I will also show you how to cook a whole batch of poached eggs and still have a nice runny soft centre. It's all very simple. And excuse me while I have some tea, but it is breakfast. So my water is almost there, so I will first of all show you the techniques for when your eggs are slightly older, which these eggs actually are. So just crack your egg into a tea strainer suspended over a bowl or cup, and let it sit there for a few moments. As it sits, the watery part of the white that would have went all fluffy and wispy in the water will fall out into the bowl below. So my water's began to boil now, so I'll just turn it down as low as I can turn it. Perfect, so there's no more bubbling, it's not boiling anymore. So the next stage is you want to add a tablespoon or 2 of vinegar to your water. This just helps the egg as soon as it hits to sort of seal around the outside and gives you a better shape. Any white vinegar will do. I just use a distilled vinegar because it's as cheap as chips. Actually, it's cheaper than chips. I'll tip my egg into just tip it into a cup or a ramekin, anything, so you can get it really close to the surface of the water before you drop it in. It is a good idea as well just to swirl your water. This creates a vortex almost, and then it just helps the white wrap around the yolk. So I give my eggs exactly 3 minutes, and this gives you just set eggs with runny yolks. Okay. So of course you can cut out this stage here of using the tea strainer if you don't mind having those fluffy wispy bits, or if your eggs are very fresh you won't need to do this either. But I do also want to show you another step as well that you can do. If you cannot abide vinegar, I have another tip here. So again, just tip your egg into a cup or ramekin and squeeze in about a teaspoon of lemon juice. This does the exact same thing as the vinegar would do. Obviously, we wouldn't have the vinegar in our water if we're using the lemon juice. So I have a bowl of ice cold water. My first egg is now ready to come out, and that can just go directly into a bowl of ice cold water. This will stop it cooking straight away, meaning you'll retain your nice runny yolk, and then I will just swirl my water again, and then with the second egg rather, I should say. You can do this continuously until you have all the eggs you want, and then you can just refresh them in some hot water again. 30 seconds just to warm them through, and you can have multiple poached eggs ready all at one time. So I'm going to get on with the rest of my breakfast while this is on. I have an English muffin here. I'm just going to stick into the toaster. So I'm just going to get underway with my super easy chili sauce, and what I want is, this is such an easy sauce really, it's only me eating, so I am just making enough for one portion. So I want a tablespoon of runny honey. Come on, I haven't got all day. And then I want about a teaspoon of crushed chili flakes. Now of course, use as much or as little of these as you like. It really just depends on how hot you like it. Just a pinch of sea salt flakes. And my final ingredient, the juice of half a lime. Give that a little swirl. So this will really foam up as it cooks. Okay, so my sauce literally a minute bubbling away. That's ready to go. I'm just going to get my egg out of my cold water and back into the pan just for a few seconds. I can get rid of all of this now, have it tidy up, and it's just a matter of waiting on my muffin to finish toasting. The muffins are toasted. I'm just going to add a little butter. Just to prevent them going soggy with the egg. My eggs are done. Just going to dab them with some kitchen paper and shake off any excess water. spoon my chili sauce over the eggs. And I like my eggs very salty, so I think I'll just have a little sprinkle of eggs, of salt. Now, can you see how perfect those eggs came out? And these aren't fresh eggs. And now for the moment of truth. Ah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Fantastic. I think I better be left alone with my breakfast now.